Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of DDTS episode 578. I'm back with another video. I will be going live tomorrow, but I just wanted to make this little video before I actually go and step out for a little bit or forever how long. I just wanted to do this video for y'all, and I wanted to give y'all an update on some tea that I found out today. Shout out to my best friends that updated me on the tea, that basically be giving me so many great things that I can elaborate on and talk about and stuff. But if everything goes accordingly, I will be going live tomorrow on YouTube. I don't know if I'm gonna do it on StreamYard, but I'm gonna try it on a regular YouTube to see how that's gonna work. How that's gonna work, I'm gonna see like on the regular YouTube without StreamYard. I'm gonna see can I put pictures up in the background while I'm talking and everything, you know, for y'all can get a better feel of what I'm talking about and which topic I'm talking about and which subject. But first, if you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe button, and that notification bell so you will get notified when I have new videos uploaded. I was bored out of my mind, you know, because I'm about to get ready and step out for a little bit. But I definitely wanted to do some content. But hold on, y'all. I'm finna... One second, y'all. 1 second. So, hope y'all can see this. This the fit. The fit right here, y'all. This the fit. Right here. How's that? Hold on. Hey y'all, I'm back. Let me know how did it go. How did I do? I wanted to give y'all a little show of my fit because I've never done that before. Like I said, I want to try different things. But yeah, I wanted to do this little video before I leave, and I will be going live tomorrow. I don't know what time, but I will be sure to let y'all know. I will be going live tomorrow on YouTube, on the regular YouTube app. I'm gonna try not to do it on StreamYard. I want to try something different. I love StreamYard, but I want to see how it would go on the regular YouTube app. But do y'all think that'll be a good idea? Okay, so let me know in the comments. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about a couple of things, and that I just want to elaborate on. Everything I might not include in this video. Some things I might save to tomorrow when I actually go live and when I actually can elaborate a little bit more, because I'm pushed for time right here and right now. But because I love y'all so dearly, and because I have so many supporters and the peoples that love my content just like I love theirs, y'all want to see some content. So hey, I'm making some right now. Shout out to the peoples that have been in my corner since day one, peoples that just coming in my corner in love. I really appreciate it. So let's get started. I want to thank you so much. So the first thing I want to elaborate on is Cardi B. Cardi B was on trial for an incident that happened in 2018 with a security guard. I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow in my live as well. About the security guard basically saying, "Oh, there go Cardi B. Cardi B's here. Cardi B is here," and the person that was asking her these questions basically, in my opinion, was so unprofessional. I don't know what you call them peoples that be asking you all them questions in the courtroom, but I do know they have you put your hand on this Bible and they say, do you swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God? And they be like, yeah. So yeah, you do that, I guess you are under oath. But this person that was asking Cardi all these questions was very unprofessional in my opinion. But if you saw the video, I recommend you go watch it again. But if you haven't, be sure to go check it out, because this person that was in a courtroom, I guess he was the attorney or district attorney or the question officer, whatever you want to call it. So the question, they because the person asked her, the person was like, what do you identify as? Do you identify as a Hispanic, white? Do you consider yourself African American? This person allegedly asked Cardi B this, because I actually heard it on the video. And Cardi B was like, I consider myself to be Afro-Caribbean. And if you don't know what that is, Caribbean, you basically have black ancestry in you, African ancestry in you, if I got it correct. You know, because it's all different types of black people. You can be Hispanic and be mixed with black, and you can still have African ancestry in you. So yes, she said allegedly she is Afro-Caribbean. And I really think some of those questions that that person asked shouldn't have been asked. And so one thing I noticed in that video, Cardi B basically was telling everything that she remembered and what happened. Like, this was the first time of me ever hearing about the incident with Cardi B and that security guard. So basically, the security guard basically had her phone and camera on Cardi B with her chest and everything, and something else went left, and they got into a dispute, an argument, and this and that and the third. So with that being said, how Cardi B said it, I'm gonna take her, like, I know I wasn't there. I was not there when it happened. I didn't even know that happened to today. But I'm gonna say this. Cardi B, she basically was telling her side of the story, and I'm gonna say this. I could be right, I could be wrong. I'm not gonna put nothing on it because I was not there. But what I am gonna do is say this. Cardi could be telling the truth. And I believe Cardi would not lie. And I believe she would not lie. I believe she would not spread this type of thing. And plus, she is under oath. She was under oath in the courtroom in trials. So, you know, once you under oath, you have to tell the truth. And you have to remember exactly what happened within those times when you are asked those questions. And I said this earlier in the comment. I said even celebrities have to go through the most outrageous hardships, being harassed and being bothered and being uncomfortable with certain states. Not only celebrities have to go through this, but you know, it be the fans that are fans. You know, it be the fans that be outraged with them, they'd be obsessed with them and everything. So with that situation, I'm gonna say I believe Cardi is telling basically telling the truth. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Excuse me, y'all, I'm sorry about that. But honestly, I know I was not there, but Cardi seems like she was telling the truth. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be sure to look into that some more before I actually go on live, because you know, even celebrities go through some of the, you know, outrageous things within their careers. People don't know this, but celebrities can get harassed too. They can get harassed too. They can get, you know, they go through stuff like us as regular peoples do. We are all the same peoples, but the difference between us as regular peoples and the peoples in the celebrity world, they have more money than us. But you will hardly tell if a celebrity has more money than us, because some celebrities, they can have as much money in the world, they still gonna dress regularly. And there's nothing wrong with that, because you know, hey, you don't forget where you come from. But I'm gonna keep y'all updated, and I will be going on live tomorrow, and I will be telling y'all that keeping up on that Cardi B story and everything, just like that. So that's it for that topic. Now, the next topic that I want to talk about, I really want to touch on this because it's kind of heartbreaking to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it and I'm going to elaborate on it. And then after this topic, I'm going to talk about one more topic, and then the rest I'm going to save for tomorrow. The same stuff I'm talking about now, I'm going to discuss on my live tomorrow, but I just want to give y'all a preview of what my live is going to be like on YouTube. And plus, I wanted to put out some more content because that's what I like to do before I leave. The second thing that I want to talk about and elaborate on is Gloria. Gloria, what was her name? Gloria, the woman that sings "I Will Survive." Now, for those of y'all that don't know the song "I Will Survive," that song is basically for everybody, but that song is part of the LGBTQ anthem. And that song was made, in my opinion, for peoples of the LGBTQ community, basically telling them that, we're gonna survive. We're gonna survive. We're gonna survive. We're gonna fight through this. We're gonna get through this. You will survive, and you can go through anything. You can fight through anything. The woman that sings that song, "I Will Survive," that song was legendary, and that song was the national anthem of the gay community, in my opinion, since the late 1970s, early 1980s, and so on and so on and so on. And it was also used in shows that featured LGBTQ scenes and topics and storylines based in the 1970s and 80s. The woman that sings I Will Survive, basically, I found out today somebody shared this topic with me, and they shared a video with me, and plus, even when it was shared to me, I saw it on my feed. And it turns out that the woman that sings "I Will Survive," she donated 22,000 or something to the campaign of the administration, the Trump administration, or something like that, that has something to do with Trump. And then after she donated that, something else happened. So it's like, wow, I might be getting it wrong, but it turns out that she is MAGA. It turns out that she is MAGA. The woman that sings "I Will Survive," and I will put her name up here so y'all can see. But yes, it turns out that she donated a great amount of money to the administration, to a certain administration. If you know, you know. And she did. I think it was like 22 million, 22,000. I really don't know. But she donated to that administration, if I have it correct. You can go and research it a little bit more if you need to. I don't want to get it wrong. And I'm just going to say this. I think it's heartbreaking. I think it's sad, because not trying to take away what a person can do with their money, and I'm not trying to talk of what a person can do with their money. I can't tell anybody what to do with their decision that they make. But honestly, when you hear about something like this, and when you hear something about this, about a person that basically made a hit song, made a song that is so legendary today, that makes you feel like, wow, you would never expect the person that basically made history, that basically made a groundbreaking hitting song, be a MAGA supporter. And not only that, a person within our community, the Black community. When I seen this, I was hurt. like, I was shocked, but then I started getting hurt because she made one of the most biggest and most heartfelt and most legendary songs within the gay community, I Will Survive. And, you know, basically that represented, you know, like she was an ally, and basically she loved our community. Just like Donna Summer, but may the late great Donna Summer rest in peace as well. I'm gonna elaborate on Donna Summer as well a little bit. She did something sometime as well, you know, the gay community, they loved it, Donna Summer. And she basically was speaking against the LGBTQ community. She was speaking against the LGBTQ community and everything because her biggest fan base, Donna Summer's biggest fan base, was the LGBTQ community. And she spoke up on something, and she said something about the LGBTQ community years ago, back in the 80s. And when she said that, that basically was the end of her career. Like, you know, that biggest fan base was gone pretty much. But back to, allegedly, but back to the woman that sings I Will Survive. The reason I'm gonna say that woman, because I don't want to get her name wrong, but, you know, finding this out basically says she's basically campaigning, and she's on the side of a administration, and she's on the side of a situation that's basically is targeting our community, the LGBTQ community, the black community, peoples of color, everything, trying to get rid of everything. And the fact that she made a legendary song, I Will Survive, and coming to find out that she donated that to that administration, basically says like there was a slap in the face and there was a, you know, stab in the back. Like, how would you basically switch over to that when you basically made a song that was so legendary, you know, standing up for peoples of the LGBTQ community and each and everybody in any community, the black and brown community, saying that, you know, we will survive? Because I believe that song, not only was it for the LGBTQ community, but I believe it was for black and brown peoples of our community as well, black and brown community as well, through the history, through the decades and everything that, you know, us as a community have been through, not just the LGBTQ, but the black and brown. If you know, you know. I'm just gonna put it at that. So basically, I'm just gonna say this. I don't think she will be getting invited to any more Pride events. So whatever she decides to respond with, I don't know how to take that. But I'm going to say that, you know, what do you guys think about that? I'm going to read into that some more till I go on live tomorrow. So when I get on live tomorrow, I'll probably have an update for y'all. So yeah. So what do you guys think about that? I think it's very heartbreaking. I think some of the biggest peoples that we analyzed over the years is basically turning a new leaf, and it's making decisions that is really shocking to everybody, that we would never expect that they would make. So let me know what y'all think of that. Let me know what y'all think of that situation. So we're going to get into one more, and then after that I will be done, and I'll be going live tomorrow. The last thing that I want to elaborate on, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg has been trending a lot, and I'm going to tell you why. So basically, I made a video on Snoop Dogg a couple of months ago, sometime this year, when he basically performed at Trump's inauguration. And basically, back in 2016, 2017, he was basically talking about if anybody, vote for Trump, this and that, the third, y'all coons and y'all will be doing this and that. I ain't voting for him. I ain't voting for them. And then you got this year, Snoop Dogg performing. Snoop Dogg, Nelly, and Rick Ross and other peoples who it was performing at his inauguration. So Snoop Dogg back in 2017 made a video detailing, "Now I'm not voting for him. If y'all vote for him, y'all ain't no good." This, you know, he made a video back then, back in 2017. Okay, right? So now this year, 2025, he performed at Trump's inauguration. So basically, him performing at Trump's inauguration, Nelly performing at Trump's inauguration, Rick Ross performing at Trump's inauguration. Snoop Dogg must have really forgotten that he said this on social media back in 2017. So basically, he contradicted himself, calling other people's jinkaboos and Uncle Sam's and Uncle Ruckuses, when basically, in reality, he basically on the side was one of them as well when he performed at the inauguration. And when too many people's there, not too many people's part of our community, the black and brown community, was there. So when he said Uncle Ruckus's and Uncle Sam's, he basically turned into one as well, in my opinion, when he did that act. So basically, he contradicted himself. So if you know, you know, go back and watch that video of mine on my channel. But let me tell you the reason that I'm going to be talking about Snoop Dogg and why he's been trending. He's been trending because of some opinions that he made within the community. So basically, he took his grandson to see a new movie with Disney. And basically, I think it was a Disney movie, and that he saw a same-sex couple, you know, kissing, this and that and the third. And basically, Snoop Dogg said he was scared and he did not know how to react. And basically, he was saying that people should tell them, and these kids is too young to be looking at stuff like that, you know, this and that and the third. And some other things he said, you know, like he was scared and this and that and the third. And, you know, basically this and that and the third. And there's something else that he said. I can't elaborate on it, but if y'all know, put it in the comments. But he also said something else, but I couldn't elaborate on that because, you know, when I look at stuff, I tend to forget. But it's a lot of peoples that have been coming for him because of the opinion that he made. One of those peoples was Billy Porter. T.S. Madison gave her opinion, but now we're going to talk about Billy Porter. Billy Porter made his opinion on what Snoop Dogg said. Billy Porter said, allegedly, you need to stop worrying about what the gays got going on and worry about your criminal past and why you basically joined the side and became an Uncle Sam and Uncle Ruckus to basically Trump performing at the inauguration and this and that and the third, among other things. I know that might not be the way he said it, but that's how I remember it. Now, I could basically be wrong. And honestly, even though Billy Porter, he's a legendary person as well of the community, I will say he has a point. Because the thing is, a lot of people is so worried about the LGBTQ community that they're not worried about other things that really matters. They're not worried about gun violence. They're not worried about drug trafficking, sex trafficking, and anything like that. They don't want to be worried about anything like that. They don't want to talk about that, but they want to worry about the LGBTQ community so bad, and how can it, you know, be passed down to generations. First and foremost, it can't be passed down to you. You have to have feelings in your heart. You have to have feelings in your mind, feelings in your area to make you feel, to make you think. Like, Is I'm attracted to this, is I'm attracted to that, is I'm this, is I'm that, you know, this and that and the third. And it's like, that is not passed down to anybody. Don't nobody make you be in that type of situation. Don't nobody, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be respectful and mindful, but honestly, come on now. People's, it's other things to worry about other than our LGBTQ community. What about what's going on in the black and brown community? What about what's going on with these sex trafficking? What do you think going on with these school shootings and everything, and drugs and everything that's been going on, trafficking and everything else, this and that and the third? Y'all want to speak up on a community that ain't even got y'all ass on y'all, that ain't even studying y'all, that's not even in the same level as y'all, because a lot of y'all ain't even qualified to be doing the things that you do, but you do it anyway. So peoples need to stop worrying about our community, the LGBTQ community, and learn to worry about stuff what really matters, and talk about stuff what really matters. Like, I have not saw the movie. Okay, I have not saw the movie. I understand that that's his opinion. I understand he has an opinion. Everybody has a right to voice their opinion. But I'm just going to say this. Leave our community alone. I'm just going to put it like that. If we ain't got y'all in our mouths, then y'all don't have a right to put y'all's mouth on the LGBTQ community. But basically, it does not have anything to do with y'all. Peoples have a right to voice their opinion, but I will continue to speak up on my community and what is right. So, Billy Porter spoke up on that. T.S. Madison spoke up on that. She was a guest on TMZ. But that's how I feel about that. Then Snoop Dogg had a post that he put up on Instagram or Twitter saying that, you know, people was coming after him. He's saying now he's saying that, you know, he has gay friends. And I'm like, really? Basically, when somebody posts something like that, that's basically saying they're guilty, or they don't want their relevancy to go down. They don't want to be not relevant. They want to still be relevant. And this the thing, with all due respect, understand Snoop Dogg is a human being, understandable, but you have to think about it. He pretty much does not have room to pretty much discuss a lot of these things because of the decisions that he made with the political rights and everything else. So yeah. So what do you guys think about that? Now, all that I didn't mention in this video, I will be mentioning tomorrow in my live. So that will be all for today, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow on my live. I don't know what time, but I will make a video to let y'all know. Thank y'all for watching, and I really appreciate y'all so very much. So put in the comments what y'all think about these topics. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I really want to say I love y'all, and I will see y'all on the next video and tomorrow on my live. Love y'all. See y'all soon. Bye-bye.